It's very yellow.
I believe you might be thinking of a barn owl, which we also have. You'll
Alright,
be
so
seeing a barn
how
owl
do
in
I
a half an hour.
adjust?
So, and they used to live in barns.
Black and white?
And then as the farmers started taking down old wooden barns and putting up the metal ones, now in Illinois and Wisconsin, actually barn owls are very, very endangered. Very endangered. So that was a very good question. You will on an occasion see a snow owl. What they do up in the Arctic is they love lemmings. Lemmings kind of, to me, look like a little gerbil, is what they remind me of. And when the gerbil population goes down, then they will tend to come where the warmer weather is. Now, again, think of the tundra. There are no trees. So when they come down here, unlike all the other owls, they don't look for a good forest. They look for airports. And that's why you'll find them around airports, because they get good, clear vision, no trees, nothing in the way, and they like to be there. Then, as they get their fill of food, and they start heading back up north again.
I got a question.
Yes.
What preys on owls? What are their enemies?
Okay, up in the tundra, not much. What would happen is if he heard a wing, then he probably would become dinner for possibly an Arctic fox. The thing of it is, I don't know if you can see his talons. He might be dinner for the Arctic fox, but he would leave a lot of damage along the way. Otherwise, they don't have a lot of enemies. A good question. The other thing they'll do is they actually can, make sure I say this, if food is not plentiful and they couldn't come down, then they won't even lay any eggs. They will just wait till the following season so that nothing starves. They're very good parents. Both mom and dad feed and watch over them until they're able to fly and start feeding on their own. Houdini loves dead, everything dead. We don't ever feed live. Loves venison, loves mice, loves dead pheasant chicks, which we get donated. Good variety. Yeah. I know you got food somewhere for me. You can't see them, but he actually has got beautiful eyelashes. And the big eyes. Now, how many of you have heard that an owl can swing their head all the way around? We always, yep, everybody says that. They actually cannot do that. If you will take your hand, feel back on your neck. Can everybody do that for me? You have got 7 cervical vertebrae, which means you can turn your head about as good as I can. Little to the left, little to the right. They have 14. They can turn their head 3/4 of a circle. Now what has occurred is sometimes they will do it so quick. I had some poor little kid go, I know I saw him turn their head all the way around. And they don't really. But they're pretty doggone quick. Now, owls have toes that are a little different from hawks. They actually have 4 toes, and they can sit with 3 in the front, 2 in the back, or they can put 3 in the front, 1 in the back, and so they can do a little manipulation there. They're the heaviest owl because of the ability the way he's sitting, he actually has got feathering all the way down to his talons. And most owls do, but his are even heavier. And so...
What difference does that make?
Keeps him warmer. Yep. And then when he fluffs up, he, you know, he's been with us now, so I wouldn't say he loves the frigid weather, but he really enjoys fall. You know, he loves 50 and that type of thing. So yeah, I found it quite unique when we were going to be here too, to find out seven snow owls. They all had different names and all took different parts. But any of the volunteers that know me and see me work with them, he can be very, very cocky, and on a bad day, and it doesn't matter what bird you have. It's always like having a 2-year-old, and you bend to whatever they need to have done. And you know, I was going to name him Hedwig, and everybody teased me. Oh, Karen. So I opted for Houdini.
Yeah, but his name is so much more appropriate because he can get out of his jesses very
Yeah.
easily, just like
you'll
Houdini.
see the duct tape, it's because every time he got jessed up, about a day later, he had already taken them out. So, yeah. Yeah, that's very big, though. Very big neck. Yes, you do. So you guys gonna go answer all the questions and see the little areas around the bookstore, and how many of you are gonna get the new book?
He's out from.
Or you hope to get the new book anyway. Yeah. That's cool. And we've got 2 more owls that will come out periodically. So feel free, and we'll come around and try to announce to everybody. They have very good hearing. They can actually hear a mouse 6 feet under snow. So if you ever want to see an owl in the wild, you have to be very,
It's like a map.
yes.
Oceans in New Haven. They were doing oceans too. Carrie Lynn's got to do that. You're doing potions, right? That says right here, potions in New Haven.
And it would. That is why they never leave until they hatch. Dad brings them their food. Good question. That was very good thinking. Plus on top of it, it must be up there. Oh my. I'm thinking those eggs wouldn't last very long. You know, anybody is Stephen back there?
Yeah, here.
Okay. This is Houdini / Hedwig. In the movie, we were stating that it took 7 snow owls to do the scenes for Hedwig. They are very cocky birds, a little bit on the stubborn side, and so even, you know, in the different things, it takes like 2 minutes of different things in order to get them to do things. Yeah. And if we're lucky, he's getting very comfortable, and his mustache is starting to spread, which I happen to adore. Huh.
How long do they live for?
they probably live about 7 to 10 years if you're lucky. We're hoping, you know, that they'll live over 15.
Hey, what's that?
Yes.
Because
Why does he keep biting at your hand?
Oh, he knows this is my feed hand. So he's giving me a hint. It's like, I know the pouch is there and has a wingspan of well over 4 feet, and you get to see his talons right now, which the way he sits, he gets really comfortable, and it's difficult to see. But he just lets all those feathers fluff very nicely. I would call him white. It depends on an article you read. Honestly, they'll actually say they have no pigmentation. That the way it is helps the sun absorb and it helps him stay warm. If he was really cold up in the Arctic, he would fluff up and that would help keep him warm. And then the more he eats, the more energy he expends.
Oh, no, it's fine.
So,
He's really
yeah.
Are you Harry Potter?
And it's almost like he's got eyeliner underneath his eyes. Very honored to have Houdini. He's a good boy.
Hey, Brinkley, are you ready to go see something else now?
I think about him.
Oh, about his name?
What is his
Yes.
name?
His name is Houdini.
Houdini?
Yeah.
Do you fly?
He can't. That's why we have him. He got injured. He came to us with a right wing injury. And after surgery and many things, he's doing very well, but he gets to stay with us. Feel free also to take a brochure, because as school is starting, whether parents or grandparents, we go and do programs at all the schools. So take a magnet or a newsletter and tell your kid's teacher that you would like New Haven to come. We believe everybody can do cool things to help Mother Earth, and everybody's got a part. You sure can. You can have anything on the table. And there's bookmarks so that you read. Oh, yeah.
Can I have all?
You can. And aren't you sweet? You go for it.
Thank you.
And you enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
A video?
Bye.
I don't.
Well, thank you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got his personal space. Yep. When you train them, it's a matter of trust, and so I always make sure no one here would, but nobody can sneak up behind him and brush on a feather and have him wonder what was going on.
Yeah, I know. We found him first. We had to ask him where you guys were.
He weighs 4 pounds. And you think, what's 4 pounds? They all do eat. Normally the guess is about 15. And go home and get a 4-pound bag of flour or sugar and put your hand out there. See how long His name is Houdini. And we went with Houdini because every time he gets his jesses on, he was notorious for 24 hours later taking them off. That's why they're not beautiful, but we have to do duct tape. Gives him something to pick at, and he can't pull them out. Very smart. Very smart. If he was miffed, they click. Any owl, when they're upset, they will click, and that means they would like you to stay away. Approximately he is 7. Yep. When we get birds in, they go to the vet. You try to determine, so you know that he was mature when he.
Go straight forward, take a spot, and wiggle your fingers. Can everyone see their fingers on the side of their head, just looking straight? You can see them just wiggling there. What we have is peripheral vision. Owls don't share that. Actually, what you just did, that owl could not see anything from the side of its head there. Also, if you guys want to look forward, kind of follow your finger like this. You've just done two things that an owl cannot do. They actually can't move their eyes in their head, and they actually don't have peripheral vision. So that means that they don't have really the line of vision that we do. What that means is when they're actually hunting, when they're flying, anything that they're not looking straight at, they won't be able to see. Houdini here, you see he's moving his head around. That allows him to be able to see around him when he's sitting on here.
Okay, now the next one, do you want to bring out? Okay, so I need everybody to park from here, and the next owl is from there.